Hey, it's Dr. Lenny Roberts from Summit Spine and Wellness, and today we're going to share some tips on wrist and forearm mobility. Talked about it a little bit more. Dr. Brandy talked about it, but your posture and how you sit, especially in these times where so many people are spending hours and hours in front of a desktop, a laptop, hunched over. So really try and be conscious on wherever your posture, and that's also going to apply for not just how you hold your spine and your upper body, but how you hold your arms. So this is my desk back here, and I am set up. Computer's nice and upright, and I'm at just about 90 degrees here with my ball or with a chair. My elbows at 90 degrees, my wrists at 90 degrees. This is a pad that you can use underneath instead of having your wrist flexed down like this. It can keep you in a neutral position. So your setup is huge, but so many people have issues with their forearms, with their wrist from the repetitive stresses of typing and mousing and clicking. And instead of getting a full motion, they're getting that subtle repetitive motion constantly for hours and hours a day. So in order to stretch your forearms and wrists, you can do that just seated, and you can open up that wrist and forearm this way. And if you're feeling okay with that, you can turn that side to side and get a little deeper into each side of the elbow joint. So a lot of the muscles that move our fingers attach up into our elbow and forearm. You could also do that the other way and put that down and pull back towards you with your wrist like this. If you want to get that a little deeper, you can get in and do that where you can stand and then put some pressure and lean back a bit into here. If any of this bothers you, obviously stop, but you want to try and get that mobility and motion into the wrist joint, and that'll help open up the forearm and wrist as well. If you want to take that up a notch, this is a lacrosse ball. You can use a golf ball, you can use a tennis ball. You can do a lot of self-mobility. Just put your hand on here and just get in here and find those juicy spots and try and work on gradually rolling those out. 15, 20 seconds. If you find a spot, get in there, put a little pressure on there, put your hand down on the table and get in here with the ball and work those areas out. I'll bet you you're gonna find something nice and juicy in there. I have a couple spots and I do a ton of work on myself, but I still have built up stress and tension built up in those forearms and wrists. So those are a couple tips you can use to keep those wrists and forearms mobile. Hope that helps. Make it a great day. Dr. Lenny Roberts from Summit Spine and Wellness.